Gold. We're so live, you guys. Hi everybody.
Sorry, we're very chatty this morning.
We got chatty again this morning, you guys. I'm sorry.
Happy Veterans Day to everyone out there who has served and is serving. Tim Hickson sent a super sticker and says, "Thanks for continuing the freedom fight, Mock and Daisy, from a Vietnam vet, 1970 to 71."
Oh my God, we should be giving you a super sticker.
If I knew how to do that, I would.
Yeah. If somebody God bless you and thank you for all that you've done.
Man, I mean, stop that. Wow.
Right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your service and for the service of any of our other audience members who are serving or have served. Today is your day to be recognized and thanked and hugged and fussed over.
I'm bringing it in right now. I'm bringing it in.
It has been brought in.
Yeah.
Before we get into things, because man, we got a lot of things to get into, especially with this whole Rittenhouse trial. Oh my God, what a clown show that is turning into because of the prosecutor. We need to talk about our friends at Acre Gold, which is a fabulous way. If you've ever thought about tinkering in the gold world, but you didn't know how, this is like gold for dummies, right? This is like gold for me. That's what it looks like. She is holding up her 2.5 gram bar of gold.
That's right. It's 2.5.
What is it?
I said it's 2.5. That's right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that is what you get, that you can, obviously it's physical gold, and you can start storing it in your vault, your safe, your safety deposit box, whatever. And it's a way to stockpile physical gold on a subscription basis. So you're not like just paying for the bar outright. You're earning it, right? Like you're doing a $50 subscription or a $100 subscription or whatever. And then as you earn it, you get your piles, right? You start to build up your piles, your supply.
Exactly. It's kind of like gold layaway.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's like.
It's awesome. And it'll be worth something as opposed to everything else in this country that Joe Biden is destroying. So, yeah.
Right. It's a nice hedge, right? Against all the other crazy. So if you are interested in dabbling, you should check out all the great information. Their website is awesome. It's getacregold.com/chicks. And you can look into it, see all the ways that you can subscribe. And then if you want to try to win a free bar of gold, they're still doing their giveaways. All you have to do is tweet or post why you should be the winner of that gold and just mention @get_acre. That's how you do that. So @get_acre, or if you're just interested in getting on their subscription layaway plan, getacregold.com/chicks. Do it. All right. So first things first, we have to talk about the crazy that happened in the Rittenhouse trial. Now, I will say that up until yesterday, I was sort of tangentially following, like sort of kind of following.
Yeah, me too.
Not like,
same, right. And yesterday was explosive.
OMG.
I mean, I was like, what? Yeah, I mean, just that judge and everything. It was just explosive. If you weren't following it, you were like, oh, I'm following this now. Yeah.
Right. And so the prosecutor, this Binger guy, he looks like a complete cartoon character. Like if you were casting somebody to be an evil prosecutor in a movie, he's the guy. And I don't even know, he's ruining the case for the prosecution. Like he's making the case for the defense with every round of questioning. It's insane.
Complete defense. Yeah.
The judge is sick of his shit, you guys.
Yeah.
So
you think? Yeah.
The first clip that you're going to see is of one of many instances where the judge was like, you need to stop what you're like out of control and you need to stop. Like he got downright yelled at by the judge. And it was kind of awesome. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it was.
Let me see if I have it in the right place. I think I do. So watch this.
He can't go into this, and he's asking the questions.
Motion, and in fact, I come and for me, not for you.
My understanding of
you should have come and asked for reconsideration. You did on the one motion, and in fact, I granted your motion for reconsideration.
That was not a motion.
Excuse me. I did. I granted.
We did not move
that
to reconsider.
That was their motion.
We've not filed any motions to reconsider in this case.
That was their motion for reconsideration, which I denied. But I said I denied it, or I indicated a bias towards denial is what I did. Held it open with a bias towards denial. Why would you think that that made it okay for you, without any advance notice, to bring this matter before the jury? I was astonished when you began your examination by commenting on the defendant's post-arrest silence. That's basic law. It's been basic law in this country for 40 years, 50 years. I have no idea why you would do something like that. And it gives, well, I'll leave it at that. So I don't know what you're up to.
Oh, I think everybody knows what he's up to, right? I mean, you kind of know. The guy is a piece of crap. I mean,
oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. It's been like it's been orchestrated. I mean, these people have been out to get this kid. They've been completely out to get him.
Yeah,
it's we know what he's up to.
And he seems like a very sympathetic witness. I mean, I was surprised that he's testifying on his own behalf, but I don't know. At first, I would have been like, yikes. But now that it's happening, I'm like, this is good, because he does an okay job defending himself and explaining why he did what he did. Right. And he's somebody that you feel sympathy for. You know what I mean? Right. There's a moment, I'll share this moment as well, where, and this is just an example of how psychotic that prosecutor is, where he starts to try to imply that video games are what led Kyle Rittenhouse to kill those people. And Kyle's face is all of us, I think. It's perfect. Watch.
I can't hear.
Oh, really?
No, I can't hear. There's no sound.
Really? Okay.
No sound. I can't hear a thing. I don't know about everybody else, but I can't hear a thing. I'm sorry.
Okay, one moment. I will fix it.
Back it up. Yeah.
I will fix it. I will fix this. I will do it. You know what I probably did? Because that's
a professional show.
I forgot to share the actual audio because of how professional I am.
Listen, it's cool. It's cool.
This will work, I promise. Hang on.
Okay, here we go. God, his face.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Isn't one of the things people do in these video games try and kill everyone else with your guns?
Yeah, the video game. It's just a video game. It's not real life.
Right.
Isn't one of the
like the fact that he had to say that out loud.
Oh my God. I can't. That lawyer. He's just like, oh God. It's just like he's the reason that people don't like attorneys.
Right.
I'm sorry. Listen, there are like 6 that I really love, you guys. There's probably 5 or 6 in my life that I really do adore. You know who you are. But then that guy is like the guy that you're just like,
and I mean, his face, it's again, we do not condone violence on the show, but like, don't you just kind of.
And you know, he's like, that guy is like, it'll be $750 an hour. I cannot stand those guys. God.
Oh my God. And
you know I'm right. Yeah.
I saw some clips from Joy Reid's show, and she's basically like, this whole case is proof of why we need CRT. And I'm like, what the hell? What? She is I mean, her show yesterday, I saw a few clips and I was like, she's lost her mind all the way. It's gone.
God. What in the hell does that have to do with CRT? How does she draw a correlation between this and CRT? I don't.
Because the only reason that there is sympathy in her mind towards Kyle Rittenhouse is because
white supremacy.
He went there, because of white supremacy, and because he went there, in her view, specifically to kill BLM people or something.
Oh my God!
I don't even know. She's a lunatic, absolutely lunatic. Thank you, Daguna's wife. Daguna's wife. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but thank you.
Listen, at the time, that was a horrible time, and there was a complete breakdown in our society during that time. I mean, it's like people were hating. It was a anti-cop sentiment. There was a breakdown where, people's businesses were being destroyed at that time.
Yep.
I mean, let's recall what was going on during that time.
Exactly.
It was kind of a nightmare. Remember? Can we remember?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally remember. And actually, you know who is talking about it in just the right way is Tulsi Gabbard, who I will never understand why she's still a Democrat, but she continues to be a Democrat.
Right.
So you got to hear, this is a very quick clip that I think she says very well. Look at how gorgeous she looks.
She's
can you even?
ridiculous. Yeah.
Good Lord. All
I
right,
know.
here is her quick take on what happened yesterday.
The prosecutor in this Rittenhouse trial obviously did not do his due diligence before making the decision to prosecute. This tragedy never would have happened if the government had simply carried out its responsibilities to protect the safety, lives, and property of innocent people.
Right?
Right. I mean, it's like the number one job of government is to keep its citizens safe. Hello? That's the number one job. Are people just dumb and they don't realize that? Because I think people don't realize that. I think a lot of times nowadays people are like, oh, wait, the number one responsibility of the government is to give me crap. No,
Right.
it's not. That's not their job. Not their job. No.
Oh my God. So there's so many clips that were, that we could have chosen to share today, because there were so many moments where you're just like, I cannot believe what is this prosecution even doing? And then of course there's the moment that Kyle broke down. That was heartbreaking.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah. Hey, side note, we need to get Tulsi on our show and ask her why she's still a Democrat, because we just need to kind of have her come on over,
We do need to do that. Right. Leah gave us 15 whatever Israeli money is.
Oh my God.
There's
seriously?
a symbol in front of the 15 and I don't even know what it is.
Is it the symbol? It's a symbol of balls, isn't it?
And she says, but of course, Democrats and leftists say video games are not responsible for gang violence or school shootings, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They're all over the place on that.
Totally.
Shekels. They're shekels. That's what they are. Shekels.
Shekels. Is that an insult? Is that shekels? Is
No,
an insult?
no, that's the money.
Oh. I was like, oh my God. I thought she was calling them shekels. I was like, I'm going to use that. That's actually their monetary source. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh my God. Shekels. Shekels is the money.
Is Hebrew. Yes,
Oh
that's
my God.
what. And it's
Okay.
a symbol that's I can't do. I don't know. But
Shekels. I got your shekels right here. Get your shekels.
Anyway, thank you very much, Leah, for that. Now we have to
sweet,
also.
Leah.
You know what? Before we get to the CNN masturbator, because we'll get to him in a second.
Are you talking about Toobin? Yeah.
Yes, I
What are
am.
you talking about? Yeah.
First, we need to talk about our BFFs at MyPillow. I have the greatest email about this today. You guys, this is a story that takes a very insane turn at the end that you are not prepared for. At least I wasn't. Very interesting turn at the end. I'll say no more. I'll just read it. So this is from Linda Cornea. And Linda writes, I have a story for you gals. My ex is ultra conservative, so he was very aware of the time when the MyPillow products were being turned away from retail stores. In support, he ordered a couple of pillows and wrapped them both for Christmas presents, one for him and one for me. We were still married at the time. I, at the time, was curious about the pillows, but that was about it. When I opened it, all I could think about was how it felt so lumpy. How in the hell is this going to be an amazing pillow? Well, I washed and dried it as instructed, and oh my God, I am very picky about my pillows. This pillow blows them all away. I'm so happy that he purchased them. Now, here's where the story gets interesting.
Okay.
He says, I noticed that my husband's pillow was larger than mine. So I asked him about the size difference, and he started laughing. And he said, well, I saw the options to order, and all I thought about is nothing to do with the bed size. I thought, you are my queen, and I am the king.
Oh my gosh.
He ordered them based on our status, I guess. Needless to say, we are now divorced, but that could have more to do with me being gay.
Oh my God.
I love you gals. Keep up the fantastic work from Linda. I was not prepared for that ending.
I wasn't prepared for that either. Like, just like, bam, right out of left field. It's like getting sideswiped. I have to let catch up. Hold on.
Anyway,
So
you guys, go to
ridiculous.
mypillow.com
Slash.
chicks for discounts on the pillows.
Wait.
Big discounts on the pillows right now
I
on
need
all
to make
sizes.
sure she kept the pillow, right?
I think so. It sounds like
Okay.
she was
got
just
that.
like, I am the king of this household. Bye.
She's like, I get the pillow and the family Bible.
I love her. I love the story. I love everything about it. So anyway, mypillow.com/chicks, or you can call them 800-875-0513. Discounts on all the things. Pillows, huge discounts right now. It's still buy one, get one on the sheets. So enjoy all of the discounts, especially in time for Christmas, you guys.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
All right, let's get to the masturbator, shall we?
Yes, the CNN masturbator. That listen, it's fine if he like whacks off during a Zoom meeting with all of his coworkers. It's fine. That's like not even frowned upon at CNN. It's totally fine. It's fine.
So leave it to him to mock Kyle Rittenhouse
Of
and
course.
call Kyle Rittenhouse an idiot.
Yeah.
That's an actual thing that happened. Take a listen.
He has no training. He thinks he's going to scrub graffiti off with his AR-15. I mean, the stupidity of this is like, what could possibly go wrong? Well, a lot went wrong. The good news for Kyle Rittenhouse is that he's not on trial for being an idiot. He's on trial for homicide. And in that respect, I mostly agree with Joey that this is a tough case for the prosecution because it does seem like he has a plausible case of self-defense.
Yeah,
You notice that it's really hard for him to keep his hands still, tiny little hands. He's like constantly moving those tiny little hands. Notice how he has a problem with that when he's talking? It's like he wants to do something with them.
Hands, like
He
the
wants
tiny
to do something.
in the videos that people use. Have you seen them? Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh my God. There's so many TikToks of people that have bought itty bitty little hands, like tiny hands. And then they put them in their sleeves, right? And so it looks like, and then it makes them look like they have tiny hands.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then they do all the things with their tiny hands, and it just looks so fun. We need tiny hands.
Right. We should send some to Toobin and see what he does with the tiny hands. God only knows. It would become X-rated.
I don't want to know that.
How can anybody take that guy seriously? I look at him and all I think of is that. I can't. It's like I want to look away. He's so gross. I cannot believe they allowed him back on the air. The fact that they did makes me just discount CNN altogether. I mean, I discounted them already for a number of reasons, but then that alone, gross.
It is all you can think about. And then and you first think of that, and then you think, doesn't CNN know that this is what everybody thinks about when they see Jeffrey Toobin?
Exactly.
And he's not know.
And he's talking about the morality and the stupidity of somebody else. Dude, you whacked off in front of all of your coworkers. I can't look at you. And then they hired him back. They allowed him to come back on the air. CNN they are a complete and utter joke. A joke.
It's just ridiculous. Also, I wanted to point out about the judge, because now everybody on the left is convinced that Kyle Rittenhouse is a white supremacist, cold-blooded murderer, and should basically fry. And they hate the judge because the judge is actually judging and doing judge things and putting the prosecution in its place when they need to. Well, apparently the judge's ringtone, the phone went off in the middle of the day, and his ringtone is Lee Greenwood's "Proud to be an American." So
oh my God.
Not, and you don't hear the vocals, it's just the instrumental, right? So you hear the tune for a few seconds, and then you see the judge turning off his phone. So now imagine how insane it is. The Democrats immediately pounced on that and said, oh my God, that judge is biased. Because he loves his country.
Because he loves America. Because he loves Lee Greenwood. He's obviously, because if you love your country now, you're a right winger. You're a right wing freak if you love your country. whose side do you want to be on? If you're on the side that says, oh my God, that person loves his or her country, and so they're a freak, you want to be on the side that hates that person? Like, okay, fine, go ahead and be a left-wing freak then, because I'd rather be on the side of the person that loves this country. What is wrong with you?
It's incredible. And so it just really struck me when everyone was like, oh my God, that judge is totally biased. He's a total Republican. And I'm like, you know that because he loves his country? What the hell?
I know. And so why would you want to be a liberal? Why would you want to align yourself with these socialist whack jobs? Why? Yeah. Why do you want to say out loud, I'm a liberal? Like I want to be the person who aligns myself with commies. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Wow. Anyway, we also need to share. Did you see this video going around of Kamala using a fake French accent?
You know what? I heard it, but I didn't actually see it. So I want to see it because
I got
the audio. Yeah. Thank you. You got me, boo. Yeah.
So now I will say that I don't know if what she's doing is using a French accent or just being just normal cringe Kamala. I actually don't know, but it is a weird vocal affect regardless. Like, I don't know what she's doing. If she is trying to sound French, then like, why? You know what I mean? Like, you're in France. Yeah. That's just freaking weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, here it is.
With us in government, we campaign with the plan. Uppercase T, uppercase P, the plan. And then the environment is such that we're expected to defend the plan.
Oh my God.
Every time we roll it out, there may be some glitches and it's time to reevaluate and then do it again. With us.
Okay,
what
so
is wrong with her?
God, she's a freaking idiot. She's a complete imbecile, this woman. My God. I mean, my 11-year-old has more leadership potential than this complete moron. But she's doing the same thing that Hillary Clinton did when Hillary Clinton talked to that black church. Remember?
Yeah.
We talked about that years ago. Like when she's like, she does that Southern like thing. I'm like, I'm from the South. You also sound like an idiot. Stop it. Like they try to pick up the affect of wherever it is that they are. And they fail miserably because they try to be like, I'm just like you. I'm just like you. Let me be like you. Shut up. Like you make all of us look ridiculous. Like she just tried to represent the United States, and I'm embarrassed for her. I'm embarrassed that she is my vice president.
It is just horrifying. And again, I don't know if what she was trying to do was to copy a French accent or if she was just being normal, weird Kamala.
I think she's being normal, weird Kamala.
Yeah, that's what I tend to think too. Because if she were really trying to sound French then and be that weird, it seems like she would have said Z plan. You know what I mean? Or like really made it French.
I do think she was trying to like throw in a little bit of a French accent though, Mock. I do think she was doing that. Yeah, I mean, she was taking a cue from her predecessors, which are like her people, like the women before her and like the Hillary Clintons and stuff who did the same crap. She was trying to fit in. She was trying to, be cool, and she's failing.
She doesn't know how to people very well.
She doesn't know. Yeah, she definitely doesn't know how to lead. She doesn't know how to people. She just doesn't know.
It's just so strange.
So bad.
I also have a clip, a very, very quick one, of John Kerry saying, and this should be pounced on by Joe Manchin. Joe Manchin should immediately pounce on John Kerry because John Kerry, who's Mr. Climate Guy, is saying that the United States will cease having coal altogether in just 9 years. So,
oh my God.
He's insane. It's absolutely insane. But like how Joe Manchin doesn't immediately jump out and say, if this is the plan, if this is where Democrats are going, I'm out. I'm done. I mean, I am in a state that relies on coal. Anyway, here is John Kerry saying the actual things.
2030 in the United States, we will not have coal plants. By 2035, President Biden has set a target that we will be in our power sector.
Yeah. Good luck with
carbon free.
How does he think that is going to happen?
Good luck with that. They've been wanting to do that forever. Good luck with it. Yeah, I mean, they realize that a lot of these other like sustainable, that's such a like sustainable, all this other crap relies on that other type of energy, right? I mean, they realize
I don't know if
that,
they've
right?
made that connection. I don't know
No,
if
they
they've put those
don't.
things together.
They don't put it together. They don't. They don't put it together. They just think it's going to be like poof, and then we're all going to be driving electric cars, right? You know, I'm going to get rid of my giant truck out in my rural area, and I'm just going to start plugging it into some place that doesn't exist out here. Okay, it's not going to happen. It's just not. And
No.
I'm going to pay 50 grand for it. No, I'm not going to get rid of my cheap truck to get some 50 grand plug-in car out in the sticks where I live. People aren't going to do that.
You plug it in. Where is that electricity coming from exactly?
Let's see.
This is what they're not putting those things together.
No, because
the cars won't use gas and it'll save the planet. Well,
right.
Don't you still have to have the electricity though?
Yeah. No.
I mean, what in the world?
Yeah. I mean, electricity just comes right out of our butts. It doesn't.
Matt McConaughey has come out to push back against the narrative that came out about him yesterday, which is that he was against mandates for kids.
Did he
and
apologize?
So everybody was like, oh yeah, this is great because he's making sense. And Matt McConaughey is against vaccine mandates for kids. So he came out and he was like, hang on, just to clarify. All right. Because he has a 13-year-old and then some kids that are younger than that. So he wanted everybody to know, my 13-year-old is vaccinated. He said, my 13-year-old is vaccinated. I am not anti-vaxxing kids. I just don't know yet about the younger ones. So my question is, because Pfizer has been approved for 12 and up, right? The kids that are in the 5 to 11 group that now has approval for emergency use, their dose is a third of the adult dose. So when you're 11 years old and 11 months old, right? You're 11, you're 1 month away from turning 12. Why is your body able to accept a full adult dose in 1 month versus the month before?
That's a great question. That's a really, really great question. And there are some 11-year-old and 11-month-old kids who, maybe like in a lower percentile weight and height and stuff like that, who may be smaller, than some other kids, think about that.
Like you would be like, it would make more sense if they based it on weight of kids.
Or,
and not age.
right. Or if they just let the parent freaking decide.
Right.
There's a novel idea. God. Swear.
Anyway, it was just a question that I had, because I don't understand.
Yeah.
That just does not seem scientific.
No, none of it. And it also doesn't seem free.
Right.
There's that too.
There is that too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's already so late. Let me see what sort of talks I have in the way of talks. I don't know that I have a very good selection today. But I do have a very interesting conspiracy theory about Ellen DeGeneres that I think we should be paying some attention to. Check this out. Oh, shit. Hang on. One moment. Sound is going to be necessary for that. Here we go.
All right, this one's crazy. Save this video before it gets taken down. So we all know Ellen DeGeneres, right? Comedian, actress, talk show host. Computer, enhance. Think about it. All right, this one's crazy. Save this video before it gets taken down.
Did you see it?
was that the World Trade Center? What was that? I didn't see it because I got an Amber Alert in the middle of this, and I had to go look at the Amber Alert.
Think about it.
Think about it. Think about it, you guys.
I'm thinking now. Now I'm thinking about it.
I mean, it's something to think about is the thing.
Right.
Here is a dog video. I don't even remember what this is, but I'm sure it's great.
Bark at your dog.
Look at his face.
Bark at your dog.
Oh my God, his face.
Oh my God, it's the greatest dog ever.
He got the zoomies. He got like so zoomy.
Yeah,
I love
he
it.
did.
I need to do that to Cash.
Do
I need
it
to
right
do it
now.
to Cash. Let's see what he does.
Do
Well,
it right
he's not.
now.
He left. He got bored. He's gone. He left.
Oh, we weren't
I
entertaining
know.
him.
I know. I would have totally done it because he would have probably freaked out. His head, his like giant head he would have freaked out. Yeah.
Oh my God,
I should totally do it tomorrow because he will freak. Yeah, he left. He got bored with us. I think he got bored with he gets bored with climate change talk.
Oh, okay. It was the Kerry thing that like put
It
him
was
over
John
the edge.
Kerry. Mm-hmm. I think John Kerry freaks him out. He sees John Kerry and he's like, "Why the long face?" And then he's like, "I'm out," and then he has to leave. He can't deal. Can't deal with John Kerry. No.
All right, you guys, I'll try to have better talks. I had a couple more for tomorrow, but one of them's kind of long because it's a big story, a riveting story. And so we just need to have more time to play that one. We'll do that tomorrow, maybe. So any case.
Okay. You guys, it's Veterans Day. Make sure that you kiss, hug, appreciate a veteran today. Make sure that you do that. Bring it in. Bring it in, everybody.
For veterans.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys have a spectacular day. And you guys, just like my mug says,
make it count. Make today